Welcome back to Terrace Treasures. This video will be a little different. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen some or all of these clips before, but this is over 12 minutes of just rock treasure goodness. Life has been kicking me in the shins a bit lately, so I decided that we would just enjoy some curated, shiny, fun rock treasures. I hope you enjoy. So first up is this nifty little piece of, I think, chalcedony, maybe some opal. It is banded, and it is unique in that it has right angle banding, which I've never seen before. This one is so cool. I've never really seen a rock like this. Just the weird patterns, a neat little wishing stone stripe through the middle there, and then all those bizarre little polka dots. Petrified wood, my favorite. I just love this little piece. It's so classic. Just a tiny, tiny little piece of petrified wood. I love smoky chalcedony. You've heard me say it before. I'll say it again a million times. I super duper love smoky chalcedony. And most of these pieces are that, and just some fabulous banding in there as well. That middle piece, I'm not sure. I think that might have some opal in it, common opal. There's a sweet little carnelian, tiny, tiny little bud. Having a hard time focusing. More smoky chalcedony. Again, I love them. And I'm not sure what the white stuff is, either opal, possibly chalcedony, possibly quartzite, I'm not sure. I just love the way these look though. You'll get a better shot of this one in a minute here. Oh, my stripy rocks. So you're gonna see that giant gray one a lot in this video. And I was trying to come up with something for around Easter, so these rocks reminded me of Easter eggs. Just another view of them. That gray rock there, you'll see it when it's completely tumbled near the end, and it came up with some really cool sparkly bits. I'm guessing crystals, and I was not expecting that. I just love how grit looks. It's so sparkly. Can you tell I like sparkles? That's that same gray rock again. You're starting to kind of see the sparkles now, but it does show up a lot better once it's completely done. So I'm guessing this was phase 2 or 3 of tumbling, and it got a really nice shine on it in the end, and those sparkles really show up. Oh, there's that piece again. So that is a piece of smoky chalcedony. Oops, dropped it. And I really enjoy this one when you hold it up to the light. It gets kind of almost like a nebula type feel to it. There's another one in here too that does that, but I'm not sure I captured any footage of it. Guess that one's slippery. I keep dropping it. A handful of chalcedony. I just love the glow on these. Look at that one at the very top there. That really shows the glow that I'm talking about of chalcedony. Just has this weird ethereal glow to it. And then there's also some, what I think is blue or gray opal in there as well. This is a better close-up view of one of those pieces of smoky chalcedony with a ton of really great banding. This is, I'm pretty sure this is petrified wood. So I have some big pieces of this that have been sliced and need to be polished, and then this was one of the little pieces that flaked off and I tumbled it. But you get a pretty good view in a second here of that banding, or I guess it would be wood rings. More stripes, gotta love it. I really like that. It's in the bottom now. It's gonna change in a second here. It's on the far left. It's kind of like pink and yellow. Again, very much reminds me of an Easter egg. Ah, I love this one. This is a nifty little carnelian. Pretty sure I found this on the Columbia River. You gotta love a good sun reveal. Mostly chalcedony there. Look at the glow. Another little carnelian. Actually, I might have seen this one already, but just a tiny little one, but some good color on it. Some good fire glow. Another handful of chalcedony. These are, if you didn't guess it already, these are my favorite rocks. I just love the way they light up. Another giant chunk of chalcedony. This one actually has banding, I think. It's kind of hard to see in that. I think that's what I was doing, is trying to get the banding to show up. It's a little hard to see in this video, but that's a pretty sizable chunk of chalcedony. I think this is blue opal. I honestly don't know. Chalcedony, opal, if somebody knows, tell me, but it's got some pretty sweet banding. And there, I'm trying to get it shown off with the sun behind it. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's quartz mostly, but some good banding. Chalcedony, magical drop. Little piece of agate there. Some banding, waterline banding. That's that horizontal banding. Oh, I like this piece. This has got almost like snowflake pattern in it. It's a fun little piece. I think I got that on the Oregon coast. Not sure. Another fun little piece. Oh, I love this one. It is an agate with banding. I just really like the way the banding is. So it has a quartz crystalline core, and then the banding kind of comes out from that. Kind of reminds me of like cat eye or Egyptian eye or whatever. This piece I thought was quartzite, but as I tumbled it, I think it might be mostly chalcedony, or more chalcedony with some inclusions. I really honestly don't know what that piece is, 100%. I love these. More chalcedony. Yeah, I keep saying that. Most of these are agates, actually. I should just use the easy word and call them agates, because they are. That middle piece, I think, is opal. I don't know. Ah, I love this piece. This one always reminds me of the earth for some reason, like blue and green swoopies. I really like that piece. Oh, this one's fun too. This is, I think, like a tube, and then it has some really sweet banding, horizontal waterline banding as well. But it would be like a tube agate or a bubble agate. You can kind of see that shape. A bunch of chalcedony agates. They're very satisfying when you shake them too and have them make noise. Some of those even have little eyes too. Tiny little droplet. Little magical droplet. Tiny perfect. Ah, this one's got really good pattern as well. Almost like a snowstorm pattern. This is a pretty sweet piece. It's blue chalcedony with horizontal banding, a waterline banding. You see too that I don't take all of the character off my rocks. I tumble them imperfectly and try to keep them a little more true to original form. This one shows that well. Oh, this one's got a great eye on it. I'll tip it in a second here. Yeah, like that. Fun little eyeball staring out at you. Another piece of blue chalcedony. Some pretty sweet banding on this one. Pretty much banding all the way through, waterline. Another piece, similar to the last one. A little bit of smoky there on the tip. not even sure what that piece is. Oh, look at that banding though. Almost looks fake because the banding's all on the inside and there's that neat crust on the outside. It's a good piece. This one's pretty good too. I think this one has banding. Yeah, it does. So a little bit of, I don't know, fortification banding, I guess. Almost square. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite pieces ever. I call this my nebula piece. It is a piece of smoky chalcedony. And I'm not sure if I got it in this video or not, but when you hold it up to the light, it looks like there's a nebula stuck in there. I just love this piece. I'm so in love with it. The smoky chalcedony is harder to find as well because it blends in with the surrounding rocks better than clear. I'm not sure which piece this is, but I think I was, it's this piece. Okay. So yes, I'm trying to show you the nebula here. That flashlight is a little too intense, but you can kind of see some of the banding there. So even though it's smoky chalcedony, it still has banding. And then again, you know, I like to leave a little bit of the character, a little bit of the matrix. Oh, this one's fun. This is a root beer piece, but then it turns really almost carnelian in really bright light. And that flashlight is way too bright to really show it to you well. But that is it's just such an interesting piece because it just looks like root beer until you shine light through it and then you get that really intense glow. This is another one of those pieces. I really wish I knew what this was. I think it's chalcedony in the very middle there because it's a nice and clear, and then probably opal. Another piece of smoky with some character left on it. It was a small piece, so if you took it all the way down, there'd be nothing left. Oh, that's that same piece I showed you earlier. Not sure what it is. Could be calcite, could be chalcedony with inclusions. Got that one up in the sound, I think. This one's fun. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just opal, but it has that little matrix, little mouth in it. That's a fun piece. I like that one. Oh, there we go. There's our sparkly rock again. I'm not sure. I think this is close to done or all the way done. Oh, there you go. Now you get that flash. I think there might be one more opportunity to really capture the flash of those little crystals in there. Such a great piece. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. Stay tuned for hidden treasures. I treasure these little rock moments almost as much as I treasure you. If you want to be a gem, hit like on the video, share this with someone who you think might enjoy it, and consider subscribing to Tara's Treasures if you haven't already. Tell me in the comments below, which treasure was your favorite? Blah, blah, blah. Messed it up. I have to go back. Starting over here. Oh, God.